So we got a 2007 Chrysler 300 and we have to change the upper ball joint, which is the whole control arm. And you can see it. It's loose and clanging. To do that, we have to take the control arm bushing bolts out, and they come out this way and they hit the spring. So we also have to remove or loosen the strut and just move it a bit. This one will come out this way. The nuts are on the inside. They're a little awkward to get at, but not too bad. So we'll take the three mounting bolt or nuts on the top off, and that bolt, the nut's welded. So we'll just take the bolt off from this angle. There, we'll take that bolt out. Okay, in order to access the top control arm bolt, or nut, which is behind here, I've removed the solenoid for the vapor vent and the bracket. It's down here. It's easy enough to do. And I've also loosened off the module from its mounting. And we can see the nut down there somewhere. It's just down here. Get the light right. Well, it's hard to see. It's down there. You could feel it more than see it. The other nut's right there on the other side. We can get that one pretty easy. I'll leave that one until I get the other one out. So we've got both nuts off, but the bolts are trapped by the spring, and we've taken the three nuts off here, and we're going to take the bottom off, bottom strut bolt off, and move that spring back so we can get these trap bolts. You can see they're trapped. They might come out. Well, one comes out, fit between the springs, so that's good. The other side we had to take out the spring, so maybe not. Now it hits the spring dead on there, so I have to move this back. So we're going to take this nut off, and then we're going to thread it back 3 threads when we use the pickle fork, just in case it's loaded. I don't think it is, but it's always a good precaution. Okay, can't hammer in. Okay, so we're using the pickle fork. That's the pickle fork. It's not loaded, so I'll take that off. Careful this doesn't hit anything. And if it stays there, we're good. Now to take the strut off to get this other bolt here, because it springs in the way. So now we've got the ball joint out. We can see, can you move it back and forth? Up and down. That shouldn't move at all. And this was clanging and banging and very dangerous. So we'll be glad to get a new one in there. So we got the new one here. There's no movement. You can barely swivel the ball stud in its socket. And of course this one here was really bad. So this will be great. Compare them. This is the right side. The left side is the mirror image of this. Okay, we're going to put the new control arm in place. And bolts are identical. They go in this side. We've got the strut out of the way. So that's kind of good. There's one. There. Now we can go ahead and bolt up the strut. We just have to put the nuts on from the top. We're going to tighten the control arm, and I've positioned it at as close to curb height as possible because of the torsion elastic bushing. So when it's sitting flat, the bushing shouldn't be torsioned at all. So we have installed our new control arm and ball joint. The strut is tied up above and reinstalled down below. The control arm nuts are installed tight and torqued, and all the peripheral in the way stuff is put back. All we have to do now is put the wheel on. So thank you very much.